I've been asked to make a presentation on scaled agile framework. I know that last week we learned about agile methodology, and then we went deep into the Scrum framework, where we learned about the sprint planning, the sprint review, sprint retrospective, and the daily stand up, backlog refinement, and everything related to Scrum. The duration of the sprint, we said we have 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, 4 week sprints, but not more than 4 week sprints, right? And we had a lot to talk about on Scrum. So we are actually using Scrum for our tasks. We are using Scrum, but Sir asked me to make a presentation on the advanced agile methodology, which is the scaled agile framework. I don't know if you have heard of SAFe. If you have not heard of it, then we can dive into it. What is this SAFe about? How does it impact our project? What is the benefit on our project, and how can we integrate our project using SAFe? This scaling agile for your enterprise is also the scaled agile framework. How can we integrate our project into this framework? So let's get started into it. So please, I understand that this particular one is going to be a little bit complex. After this presentation, at your leisure time, please take some time to read about it, because we are going to be making use of it in the course of this whole internship. If we are not using it, there will be no need to teach ourselves about it or equip ourselves to the knowledge, but we are going to be making use of it. So can we get started? I hope you can still see my screen, and I hope you can still hear me.
We are able to see it, Cristiano.
All right. Thank you. So we say that in today's fast-paced business environment, organizations need to be able to adapt and innovate quickly to stay ahead of the competition. Scaled Agile Framework is a framework that helps organizations scale agile practices across the enterprise, enabling them to deliver value faster and more efficiently. So what is SAFe? SAFe is a framework for scaling lean agile practices across the enterprise. It is still an agile framework, but I'm going to say it is an advanced agile framework. So SAFe provides a structured approach for aligning teams, work, and objectives. SAFe helps organizations deliver value faster and more predictably. So it is an advanced Scrum. SAFe is a set of principles, practices, and patterns that help organizations scale lean agile practices across the enterprise. So it provides a structured approach for aligning teams, right? Okay, and we say that SAFe is not a one size fits all solution, and there are different configurations of SAFe available to suit the needs of different organizations. There are several types of SAFe. I hope we can get into that subsequently, but for now, what we should know is that okay, SAFe is a faster approach to deliver value to the end users, and you can use it to motivate, to have more highly motivated staff members, and it has its own benefits from Scrum. So what are the core principles and values of SAFe? Number one, customer centricity. That means SAFe focuses on delivering value to customers early and often. Remember that Agile itself also focuses on delivering value to customers. So, under that Agile methodology, that's where we have the Scrum, we have Kanban, now we have this scaled Agile framework, SAFe, which we are learning about today. All right, so alignment, another core principles and values of SAFe alignment. SAFe align teams around a common vision and objectives. Transparency, SAFe promotes transparency and visibility at all levels of the organization. Built-in quality, SAFe ensures build quality into the product from the beginning. That means we are not waiting till the end of the project before we start checking for quality. We are building quality from the very beginning. That is what SAFe is all about. So, continuous learning. Continuously learn and improve your processes. When you are using SAFe, you are going to be learning continuously. All right. So, SAFe is based on 5 core principles that guide the framework and its implementation. Like we have listed above, we have customer centricity, alignment, transparency, built-in quality, and continuous learning. By adhering to these principles, organizations can create a culture of agility and continuous improvement. What are the benefits of using SAFe? Increase customer satisfaction, improve time to market, reduce cost, improved employee engagement, and increased innovation. By scaling agile practices across the enterprise, organizations can improve their ability to adapt to change, deliver value faster, and achieve their business goals. Just take this session today as a summary session, as an introductory aspect of SAFe. So, from tomorrow, we are going to be learning more about SAFe. So, for today, increased customer satisfaction is one of the benefits of using SAFe. Improved time to market, increased innovation, and improved employee engagement. So, what are the levels in SAFe? We have 3 core levels in SAFe. We have the portfolio, we have program, and we have the team. For portfolio, it defines the overall vision and strategy for the organization. Program breaks down the portfolio into smaller, more manageable pieces. Team executes the work and delivers value to customer. Remember our Scrum team, right? So the team executes the work and delivers value to customers. SAFe is a hierarchical framework that consists of 3 core levels: portfolio, program, and team. The portfolio level defines the overall vision and strategy for the organization. The program level breaks down the portfolio into smaller, more manageable pieces called Agile release train. I'll take that again. The program level breaks down the portfolio into smaller, more manageable pieces called Agile release train, in abbreviation ART. Please take note of this. The program level breaks down the portfolio into smaller, more manageable pieces called Agile release train. So in Scrum, remember that in Scrum we have increments. At the end of the sprint, we said there should be a potentially releasable working increment of our product. But for SAFe, we have Agile release train. So ART are cross-functional teams that work together to deliver value to customers. The team level is where the work is actually done. Teams are responsible for delivering user stories and features on a regular basis.
Christina,
Yes.
can you give me this small example for that one? The program level breaks down the portfolio into small, more manageable pieces called Agile release trainer. Can you give me some simple example for that? How it is going to work?
Okay, I think I'll have
Means
to.
how they are breaking that one.
I'll give a more practical example in the next session. Is that fine? Something you can relate with in the next session.
Yes, no issues.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, no issues.
All right, so we said the team level is where the work is actually done. Teams are responsible for delivering user stories and features on a regular basis. We are all familiar with user stories, right? In Jira. Remember our user stories in Jira. So the team is where the work is done. Teams are responsible for delivering user stories and features on a regular basis. So we move on. The roles and responsibilities in SAFe. Okay, this is looking. Okay, let me see. Roles and responsibility in SAFe. Remember that in Scrum, we have just three roles: the Scrum Master, the Product Owner, and the development team, the developers. Those are the three roles that we have in Scrum. But coming to SAFe, we have the Product Owner, Scrum Master, Product Manager, Release Train Engineers, then System Architect and Engineer. You can see that this is a more complex framework than Scrum. For product owner, they still do what they do: represent the customer and defines features. They prioritize the product backlog and accept features. Remember the product backlog in Jira. Let me see if I can show you. All of this, remember, your user stories, the combination of it all, your epics and all is your product backlog. So the product owner prioritizes the product backlog and accepts features, while the Scrum Master facilitates agile ceremonies like the daily Scrum, the sprint planning, the remember those Scrum ceremonies in Scrum. Now for SAFe, the Scrum Master facilitates agile ceremonies, helps remove impediments, and coaches the team. Then the release train engineer, instead of them being called the development team, they are called release train engineer. So they facilitate art processes and execution. We say art is agile release trains. So the release train engineer, they facilitate art processes and execution. They manage risk and dependencies, and they coordinate with other arts and stakeholders. We have the product manager, who defines the vision and roadmap. He manages the product backlog and works closely with the product owner. Now, the role of the product manager and the product owner can be occupied by the same person. And in some organizations, they can be different people. But at the end of the day, they manage the product backlog. Then the system architect engineer, they define the technical vision, guide teams in technical decisions, and ensures architectural integrity. So on the right hand side of my presentation, we can see that there are different types of SAFe, different roles in SAFe rather. The essential SAFe, we have just the product owner, the development team, system architect, scrum master, release train engineer, product manager, business owner. For the large solution SAFe, we have product owner, development team, system architect, scrum master, release train engineer, product manager, business owner, solution manager, solution train engineer. So it even gets longer, like more roles for the portfolio safe. Product owner, development team, system architect, scrum master, release train engineer, product manager, business owner, solution manager, solution train engineer, and we have epic owners, enterprise architect, agile project management office under the portfolio safe. Then the full safe comprises all of the above. So you can see that you need to understand Scrum to be able to understand safe. It is easier to grow from the knowledge of Scrum to safe. So in the conclusion of this presentation, SAFE provides a structured approach for implementing agile practices at scale. It is based on core principles and values that promote collaboration, alignment, and continuous improvement. Understanding the SAFE big picture and roles and responsibilities is essential for successful implementation. SAFE has a lot of advanced benefits than Scrum. It is for larger enterprise, okay? But gradually we'll get to have a full knowledge of SAFE as we progress in the course of this training session. So do you have any question? Do you have any question?
Yeah, no, Christina.
No, Christina.
No? Okay. So please, at your leisure time, you can read about SAFE. We are still talking about
No,
agile.
Christina, it is good.
Okay, thank you. We're still talking about agile methodology, right? SAFE is one of it. So please just check YouTube. SAFE, you see different videos, not so long, short videos on it, where you can have a full understanding of the concept. All right. Thank you, guys. I hope to see you tomorrow. Oh, 1 minute. I think Sir said we have to go into the sprint planning session. Pavitra is raising her hand, right? Do you have anything to say?